Hey guys, welcome back to FnF Collects, and today we actually don't have a pack opening. Instead, we have a PSA reveal. Now, I actually went through these before because I couldn't wait, but it's gonna be the first time me sharing it with you guys. So I sent a 32 card Pokemon order to PSA, and it came back, and it is my best Pokemon PSA sub to date. Now, before we get started, real quick, I just went to a card show recently and I picked up myself two slabs, two PSA 10s I want to share with you guys to kind of whet the appetite before we go into the cards I graded myself. We got this beautiful Pikachu V from a Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection. Look at the texture on this card. Beautiful card. And the second card I picked up, let's keep it over there. I'll just keep it in the FnF showcase right now. Second card I picked up is a card I've been wanting for a while. Both me and my wife have been obsessed with this card ever since it came out. Boom! None other than the Pikachu Van Gogh promo. And so not only was I finally able to get my hands on this card, but to get in a PSA 10 is a dream come true. So very blessed, very lucky. Definitely, if you guys happen to be able to get this for a good price, my personal belief, this is not advice, just my personal belief, I believe that its price is only going to go up moving forward. So if you happen to want it for your collection, I think there's no better time than now to get it, because it's just such a special collab. So I will actually move this off to the side, and I'll keep this for PSA 10s and PSA 9s, and we'll put anything lower, I guess, in the middle. Now, I'm actually gonna do something that I actually haven't done in advance, so it's gonna be a surprise for me while I'm editing. But in this video, you will see a tracker showing you the value of the card as a raw card when I submitted it, the grading fee, which is just gonna be like $15 for all of them, and then also the price or the value of the card with the grade that it ended up getting. And together, at the end of this, we're gonna see if I profited or if I lost on this submission. Now, I'm pretty optimistic, so let's get started. Like I said, I've seen these before, but we'll go one by one through all of them. And yeah, so to start us off, the first card we're gonna be taking a look at is this Tyranitar EX. So, beautiful card, so sick. And this one, we're gonna start off with, boom, a 10. So I was lucky enough to get a 10 on this card. Super awesome. Now, I don't sell cards. These are all for my personal collection. So I guess keep that in mind while you're, looking at the cards. But yeah, great way to start off. PSA 10, can't start off much better than that. Now, this one is an amazing card, special illustration rare. I believe this was the chase of the set, and I was lucky enough to pull it, so this is a pack pulled. Now, something to preface kind of all of these is most of these are actually pack pulled. So yeah, keep that in mind. And with that, I was lucky enough, boom, to get a PSA 10 on this Miraidon EX special illustration. So great way. I am super curious to see what the number is. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have fun editing this and to see. Now, keep the luck going. We got a PSA 10 with the Miraidon. How did we do with the Miraidon EX Hyper Rare Gold? We got a PSA 9. So here we go. Here's our first PSA 9. Now, don't get me wrong, PSA 9 ain't that bad, but obviously we're hunting for those PSA 10s. Now, let's continue. Next card, we got the Silver Tempest Secret Rare Unknown V-Star Rainbow. I'm gonna bring it close to the camera. I really love when they have these textures on the cards. And Unknown has always been one of my favorite Pokemon growing up. And over here we got a PSA 9. All right. Now, I do believe that PSA 9 of most of these cards, since I'm not grading like reverse holos or something, right? I'm grading hits, so I believe PSA 9s of this shouldn't make me lose too much, but I guess we'll find out once I'm editing. Now, this one actually is one that's not pack pulled. I bought this in the Fan Expo here in Boston last year, and I bought it with grading it in mind. So let's see if I made the right choice Boom! PSA 10. Yes, I did pick this up, and just from like a binder, you know, someone was selling a bunch of cards, and thankfully I did get. I love the art here. I just find that hilarious. And just a sick card. I'm a big Blaziken fan, so that's awesome. Back in the 10 train. Over here now, next we have this beautiful Mew VMAX from Lost Origins. Really cool card. Who doesn't love some Mew in their life, right? And over here, we got a PSA 10, Gem Mint 10. Amazing. Was so happy with that. So we'll count at the end of this to see what, you know, my tally was, you know, how many 10s versus how many 9s and such, or lower than 9s. And of course, if you guys are new to the channel, something I do every single video is I do a giveaway. And since this one's Pokemon themed, of course, it's going to be a Pokemon themed giveaway. So definitely make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and then follow me on Instagram, since that's where I'm going to announce the winner and I do the random wheel generator in my story. And of course, that's where I'm going to contact you to get your address so I can send you the Mr. Giveaway pack. Anyways, with that being said, the next card is going to be this Pokemon Sun and Moon Hidden Fates full art of all legendary birds. Beautiful card, if you ask me. And here we got a boom PSA 9. Okay, so you know what? Actually, I just changed my mind about something. I'm gonna ruin a part of the mystery pack that's in the giveaway. I think this is an absolutely beautiful card, PSA 9, but I have a PSA 10 collection of the 3 birds where I collect all their cards in PSA 10s. So I was hoping to get a 10 in this. Obviously, I got a 9. So I'm going to go out on eBay and buy myself a PSA 10. So I don't have a need for this PSA 9, although it is an absolutely stunning card. So the PSA slab that's going to be in the giveaway will be this one. So this one will be yours. So good luck. Make sure you join the giveaway. And then with this, I will include other raw cards that I find to be cool cards, you know, like EXs or Vs and such. So yeah, so look forward to it. You know, although it's not a PSA 10, I still want to give you guys a sick card, and this is one of my favorite cards. So PSA 9. I will keep in the tally though as my total to see if I profited from this submission or not. Now, I know I'm talking a lot, so let's just get into the cards. Here we have a Origin Form Palkia V-Star from Crown Zenith. One of the best cards in the set. And super cool. This one is pack pulled. And let's see if I was lucky enough to get a PSA 10. Yes, I was. I was super excited when I saw that I got a PSA 10 on this. This is a big boy card to get a PSA 10. And so I was ecstatic. Now, on to a card that I actually bought in the Fan Expo. So this one isn't pack pulled. This is a Zapdos from 1999 base set unlimited, I do believe. Now, I'm not completely fluent in vintage Pokemon, so if I'm wrong in my classification, let me know. But this card is officially from 1999. And yeah, I bought this. I saw the centering was pretty good and such. And, you know, the condition in the back was good. So I was hoping for a 10. But what did we get? We got our first PSA 8. So that's pretty unfortunate. You know, I was hoping that this would at least be... Oh, don't want to damage cards. I'll keep the PSA 8 at the bottom of this stack because, wink, I don't get many PSA 8s in this order. So I can just keep in the same stack. But yeah, that was unfortunate. I definitely was hoping to get a PSA 10 or at least a 9. But since it's a vintage card, you know what? I'll take a PSA 8. Now, something a little different actually is I sent one One Piece card that I pack pulled myself because I'm starting to dip my toes in the One Piece world and I'm starting to collect. So I, you know, was lucky enough to pull this super cool alt art of Crocodile and his crew right there. I think it's a super cool looking card. And I'm a big fan of One Piece. I'm currently on episode like 750, somewhere there. So let's see. My first ever One Piece submission got a PSA 10. Hey, I'm 100% in my gem rate in One Piece. So I'll take that. That's awesome. Add it to the 10 stack. Over here, we have a card. Not as big of a hit, but a super cool rainbow. I'm so bad at pronouncing this. Aerodactyl V-Star. But yeah, look at that texture, amazing. Here we got a 9. Okay, I'm gonna start to move a little faster. So I think that one may have been actually part of a trade, and I traded for it. So it might have not been pack pulled. This one though, this one was definitely pack pulled. Look at that beautiful card. I love the 151 set, and I got a PSA 10. That's amazing. This hits me right in the childhood. So super glad that I got a 10 on that. And then next we have a card that, if you're a fan of Pokemon, there's no way you're not a fan of this. So look at that Charizard EX, hyper rare gold, beautiful card. PSA 10, always happy to get a PSA 10 Charizard, no matter what type of Charizard it is, am I right? And hey, you can't be talking about Charizard without talking about Blastoise, his biggest competitor. When you ask most people what their favorite Pokemon is from the starting 3, they're going to tell you it's either Charizard or it's going to tell you it's Blastoise. So this one was pack pulled as well. And to match his Charizard, we got a PSA 10. Super happy about that. That's a super cool card from the 151 set. Now, we have a promo card next here with this Pikachu and Zekrom EX. I love these gold cards. And we got a PSA 9. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I was definitely hoping to have that as a 10. Now, obviously, I can say that for any card. But I got a 9 on it. Not too bad. Next, like I told you guys, I do collect the legendary birds whenever there's a card that has all 3 of them on it. Here we have a Zapdos EX, but it does feature all of the legendary birds. And this one, obviously, I was really hoping for a 10. Boom, but unfortunately, I did get a PSA 9. But hey, you know what? It's still a sick card. And that one's actually pack pulled. So the other one, I bought it and I didn't get a 10, which was disappointing because that's the reason I bought it. But at least this one was pack pulled, so it was more justifiable to grade it and try to get a 10 on it. Here we have a beautiful, beautiful card. We got a Mew EX Golden over here. So sick. And here we got a 9. But you know what? For a card that beautiful, even if I get it as a 9, I'm happy with it. Now, this next card, I actually pulled this from a loose pack that I just decided to buy from Newberry Comics. I was like, you know what? I don't think I really want to go all in on this set when it came out. So I was like, let me just buy a few loose packs. And me and my wife packed the hit of the set. So that was super, super cool. It's a really cool card. And I was lucky enough to get a PSA 10. We back at the PSA 10 train. Lucky enough to get a PSA 10 of the hit of the set. And that's always amazing and so, so cool to do. Now, we had Charizard. We had Blastoise. Now it's time for some Bulbasaur. I know it's not Venusaur, but you know what? I didn't pack Venusaur, but I did pack Bulbasaur from the 151 set. And just like the other 2 starters, I was lucky enough to get a PSA 10. So I'm super, super happy about that. Pretty good luck with the 151 set when I submitted it. And now, back to another Koraidon. So if you guys remember, the other Koraidon, I did get a PSA 9 in. Can we get a 10 on this one? Unfortunately not. I guess I'm not that lucky at grading Koraidons, but you know what? I believe, I can't remember if this was part of a ETB or not as a promo. I think it was a hit from the set. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've opened that setup, so if I'm wrong, make sure to correct me in the comments. I don't mind to be corrected at all. Always happy to learn more. Now, we saw my grade for the actual card as part of the set. This is a version of it that's actually a metal card. It was part of the premium collection box for the 151, and yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but yeah, this is a metal card. Now, I was worried about grading this because metal cards scratch really easily and such, but I was lucky enough to get a Gem Mint 10 on this golden Mew EX card, so I was hyped. It's so cool. You can tell that it's metallic in the back more clearly compared to other Pokemon cards. But yeah, having a metal card as a PSA 10, I think that's super cool, super unique to have in your collection. And then now we have another Charizard card, Charizard and Braixen. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. GX from Cosmic Eclipse. You got a tag team. I love collecting PSA 10 tag team cards. And we already got a PSA 10 in our last Charizard. Can we continue the luck? And we got another PSA 10 on our Charizard. So far on Charizard cards, we're 2 for 2 PSA 10. Love to see that. Now, so far, the PSA 10 stack is definitely taller than the PSA 9 or lower stack, and I'm happy about that. Now, why stop there? We have another Charizard card. This one being another tag team, but it's a different art, of course. This one's the golden one, similar to the other Pikachu one we saw. And quick story about this one, I actually bought this box and opened it up in 2022 maybe. Yeah, it was actually right before I got married. So this was a while ago, and I finally decided to try my luck and try to get it graded. So on this Charizard card, so far 2 for 2 PSA 10. Can we get a third? Yes, we can. That's 3 for 3 PSA 10s on our Charizard cards. Our Charizard luck is through the roof, and I'm here for it. So hyped about that. Now on to another tag team. Like I mentioned, I love collecting tag team cards. This one having Pikachu and Zekrom. So obviously, I'm going to try to get a PSA 10 because I love me some Pikachu. And we got a PSA 9. All right, I guess the luck can't continue forever. Got to accept some 9s, but hey, so far only 1 8, and it's a vintage card from 1999. So I'll take that. Not too bad. I guess I have a well-trained eye for this. Slowly, I definitely see myself improving in my accuracy of seeing what cards grade well and what don't. Now here we have another tag team card from Cosmic Eclipse, pack pulled as well. Let's see what we get. We got another PSA 10 on a tag team card. Yes, sir. Don't mind if I do. Super happy about that. And then over here, let's see what we got. So this one was part of a trade, definitely I remember, and I traded this hoping to get a good grade on it. Once I grade it, a Dialga GX Gold, Rainbow card, and I got a PSA 8, so that's pretty unfortunate. So far, 2 PSA 8s, the rest are 9s and 10s, and let's end off with none other than a 4th Charizard card. So this is my Charizard EX, and I believe this was a promo card, part of the premium. I don't want to hold on. Let's look at the label to see where it's from after I show you the grade. So far, 3 for 3 PSA 10s of Charizard. Can we stamp it 4 for 4 PSA 10s? Yes, we can. We went 4 for 4 PSA 10s on all of our Charizard cards. That is amazing to get 100% gem rate on the Charizard I sent in on this order. So yeah, let's see where this is from. Charizard EX from the premium collection, because there was one that you can get as part of the set, but I was not lucky enough to pull it. But I did pull the gold, and we got a PSA 10 on that one. So that is amazing. I definitely, when I opened this up with my wife, I was jumping up and down, excited about the fact that I got a PSA 10 on every Charizard card I submitted. That's insane. And yeah, so as you guys can tell, the PSA 10 stack is definitely considerably bigger than the PSA 9 and lower with the 2 8s over there. So definitely I would consider it a success. Definitely curious to see about the tally in the end when I'm editing this, and want to show you guys the percentage of PSA 10s, 9s, and 8s, and definitely to see the dollar amount in the end. The question is, did I make money on this order? I think I did, just seeing how many PSA 10s I have, but I guess I'll find out while editing. And with that being said, thank you again guys for watching. I had a blast recording this. I hope you guys enjoyed this too. And with that being said, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I do want you guys to enter the giveaway because the slab I'm going to put in, I personally think is sick, and then I'm going to include some other hits on the mystery pack. And I don't really record many Pokemon vids, so if you're a Pokemon fan, this is the giveaway for you. So yeah, with that being said, make sure to follow me on Instagram. FnF Collects out. Thank you again. I love you all. I appreciate the support. I'm out.